top of the morning. Welcome to Positive Vibes with Sammy R. Today I just want to talk about men with women tendencies. What I mean by that is it's not normal for a guy to be gossiping about other guys or about anything, period. Men ain't the same no more, man. Like, whatever happened to the old fashioned man? Don't talk about nobody, work, handle their business, you know what I mean? Take care of their family, take care of their loved ones, and just be there for people. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you got these people that just want to, like, look good, downplay you for them to look good and stuff like that, man. And I just don't find that to be manly, man. These dudes ain't real nowadays. What I mean by ain't real, I'm not talking about like fighting wise, cutting wise, or anything wise. I'm talking about just being an all around man, like a classic type of man. You dig what I'm saying? Like, people just not being authentic, man. People are just trying so much to be different. Nobody wants to love anymore. Nobody wants to be real. Men don't want to give out a helping hand. You know, nothing like that, man. I mean, some of these guys out here are just like hilarious. A lot of these dudes are abusive men, beat on a woman, but when it comes to confronting a guy, they never will. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're just misleading the youth, man. Now, the youth nowadays is just so different from when I was growing up. Because when I was growing up, we looked up to men that was working, you know what I'm saying, taking care of their families. And even the hustlers. The hustlers back when I was growing up respected everybody. You couldn't see an old lady coming down the block with grocery bags, because we'll run down there and help them out with the grocery bags. You understand what I'm saying? When we used to, let's just say when we was out on the street, we was like rolling and smoking in the staircase. We'll clean up the guts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was definitely a respect thing, man. Nowadays, it's like that whole thing is missing from respect. And that just all starts with the foundation, which is man. You know what I mean? It goes back to the tendencies, the men with female tendencies, man. I want to talk about people, don't want to confront nobody. They'll be talking about somebody, and then as soon as the person's coming down, shh, shh, yo, he's coming, he's coming. That's like some real woman stuff, man. And we got to do better than that, man. And we got to teach our people better than that, man. We got to teach our boys that are going to be men that are going to be the future of us. They're going to be our future. You understand what I'm saying? We have to install manly qualities in these people, man. World nowadays is just too feminine for me, and it's not. Let me just say this: there's nothing wrong with people being feminine and stuff like that, man. To each his own. You know what I mean? I'm not a person that's gonna bash people for what they believe in or what they are, but I will say this: I think that stern, firm, men are missing in this society, man. Like, I'm not saying like strict or nothing like that, but I'm just talking about like your old fashioned men. You know what I mean? Nowadays, it's just everything is so feminine. Dudes is wearing tight jeans and tight shirts. They want to show off their muscles and all that other stuff, and tattoos all over their face and eyeliner. It's all ugly, messy stuff, man. Rainbow hair. I mean, this is what this generation is looking up to. This is what this generation is looking up to. And we wonder why we're in trouble. We have to start teaching our boys how to be boys. Got to teach our girls how to be girls. We don't have to teach girls to be manly. And what I mean by that is, we don't listen. Girls, a lot of relationships are messed up because a woman will not let a man be a man. Let me just say that again. Relationships are messed up nowadays. A lot of them are because the woman will not let a man be a man. A woman wants to be a man. And that's not even their fault. That's men's fault too, because for many years we made women single mothers. for many years we went out and did what we wanted to do, and left women raising kids. And a woman cannot raise a man. So a lot of men pick up female qualities. You understand what I'm saying? Some too much, some much more than others. I was raised with women. I got qualities I'm not saying, let me tell you something. You know what I mean. But we all got things from females. I was raised with females. I get qualities from females. A lot of qualities, a lot of things that I think are like females. You understand what I'm saying? I would put myself I would be like, okay, how would a woman feel about this? That's the perfect example. That's what I mean by that. Like, I know and I have an idea of how a woman would feel because I was raised around women. I've seen women go through things. I've seen my sisters play their mans, or I've seen them, or I've seen a man break my sister's heart. And now I know what not to do to break a woman's heart. You understand what I'm saying? That's just an example. I'm not starting none, but that's just an example. And we just need to let our boys grow up to be men. Strong, firm men. You understand what I'm saying? The difference, like if a kid falls, scrape his knee. Sorry. Kid falls, scrape his knee. Nowadays he's crying and screaming and I gotta get stitches. Back in my day, it was just throwing alcohol, not even peroxide, alcohol on the cut and toughen up. Stop crying. Stop being a girl. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way it was back in my day. Which is not all good, but it made a lot of strong men. You understand what I'm saying? But nowadays it's just so different. And I guess I mean, back outside, it's 2021. And my house is always going to be 1980, old school. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. But we just have to watch what our kids are watching. We have to monitor what our kids are watching because nowadays they have all types of crazy stuff on TV, let me tell you. We have to monitor what our kids do. We have to supervise more on what our kids do. And it's hard for a lot of people because a lot of people have to work and maintain themselves and do what they have to do to support the family. They don't really have time to be there to supervise what their kids are doing all the time, which is impossible to supervise what kids are doing all the time. But just be mindful of how much of a dark place the internet really is. You know what I mean? But really monitor what the kids are, what your kids are learning, what they're absorbing, and everything. Because nowadays, it's just, you don't know what you're gonna see in the internet. And like I said, man, we have to do better raising this next generation. We have to do better, man. We really, really have to, man. We have to do better. But love is love. I love y'all. Positive vibes. You already know. But thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And hey, it's a slow grind, man. It's a slow grind. Every day is a blessed day. Every day is a blessing. And if nobody said they love y'all, let me be the first. I love y'all. And welcome to Positive Vibes. I'm out. One.